Hey, this is Phil from the Next Chapter team, and welcome to another article review. Today's article review is going to focus on 6 changes that you should be making to your budget or spending plan so you can stay up to date and keep achieving those financial goals. Before we jump into the review, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy another article review from the Next Chapter team. First on the list is planning for the unexpected. And what the article is calling out here is, of course, your budget should account for things like your mortgage, your rent, car loans, utilities, and groceries. But it's a good idea to start putting some cushion in for things like home repairs, flat tires, medical bills, and other quote-unquote surprising costs. Now, I want to say out to those young parents, when I say medical, plan for those copays. Listen, you got young kids, anywhere between newborns all the way to 10. On a monthly basis, plan for at least 2 copays. And those months that you're wrong, there's only 1 copay for a doctor's office visit, enjoy. But in many cases, you're going to have a copay. Kids get sick, especially at the beginning of the school year. Kids get sick in the cold and flu season. So you know what? Planning for those copays is really helpful. Now, I'm just using a simple example for parents, but everyone's got their own thing. If you look back and really analyze your situation, I'm sure you could start to see a trend. You don't have to hit the timing perfect, but if you think about it, if you just have some money around for when these unexpected items hit, you're going to be happy. It won't put a major dent in that monthly cash flow and your monthly spending plan or budget. Tip number 2, do not make your budget a set it and forget it type situation. And this is really important. You should really do a regular budget, a monthly spending plan, and make it monthly and fine tune things. And another item to call out is make changes when life changes occur. Okay, make updates to that monthly spending plan when life changes occur. Why? You could have job losses, increase in pay, loss of pay, new expenses came into your home, or you've moved. You got to fine tune these things. And as adjustments occur, you adjust that spending plan or budget. And that way you could stay real to what is really going on. And then keeping your budget as factual as possible or real as possible really helps you over the long term achieve those goals. Also, tip number 3, because you've really focused on making it as real as possible, automate your savings. Do as much as you can to automate your savings. What I always like to say is, leveraging that old statement of pay yourself first. Awesome. You know what? I look at it this way. Know all your fixed bills, knock those out. And then from there, make some good target dollar amounts that you want to invest or save as much as possible, and make that automated. Put that automation in place to help you. Next up, set financial goals. Set financial goals and make sure it's in that monthly spending plan to help you achieve those goals. And when you do achieve them, take a moment to celebrate. Whether it be going out to a dinner, meeting up with a friend, whatever it may be, take a moment to celebrate. And that way you really can enjoy it and look back years from now and say, wow, along the way on a wealth building journey or our financial freedom journey, we had some moments to celebrate, and some of them were pretty awesome. Take pictures, do whatever you're going to do to help you remember. Those moments will help you when time gets tough. And along the way, there will be bumps or there will be long periods of time where you're working through some major items that take time. So you want to celebrate along the way. Make mini milestones and celebrate them as much as possible in a reasonable fashion, and budget or plan for those spending or those things that you use to celebrate. Next up, don't overcomplicate things. This one is really important, especially when you're first starting out, and give yourself grace. Don't overcomplicate things. And what they're calling out here is you want to make sure your spending plan or budgeting plan is as uncomplicated as possible, and you have the ability to help it evolve as your life evolves, okay? A great tip is either use an app or a basic spreadsheet. That could be an Excel spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet. There are so many basic templates out there. And again, start basic and let it evolve as your needs evolve, okay? As your life evolves or your monthly spending plan evolves, it should evolve with you. Don't feel like you're pegged in and you have to be something very complicated. I always tell people, keep it simple, keep it repeatable, that you can stick with. This is your spending plan, your life, your financial life. You have to make sure that you own it, you're comfortable with it, and you can live with it, and you can look back and say, you know what? I held myself accountable, and here's some visual proof of me keeping myself accountable. And that's the big W. is that accountability and making traction and fine-tuning things. And the first 90 days, pro tip here, the first 90 days of spending plan or budgeting is the hardest, because you're going to have some real honest moments of like, oh crap, in this sector I screwed up. And you know what? That's perfectly normal. It happens all the time. And for you new homeowners who've never been homeowners, let me tell you, like the first year, there's always something, whether it's a brand new house or a newer build, quote unquote, or 10, 20, 30 years. And the older the house, the bigger the mishaps, okay? I'm telling you, mishaps happen. It's okay. You got to learn to live with the bumps. Final tip, don't settle for a one-size-fits-all budgeting method. And I love this one because, again, like I was saying, you got to fine-tune this. There's no one-size-fits-all, right? I'm going to tell you the truth because every person's life is different, whether you are married with kids, not married, married, going through a divorce, widowed. There are so many different variations of life factors that play into a budget, because a budget or a monthly spending plan. And frankly, honestly, let's be real here for a second. All that budget or spending plan is you trying to say, okay, numerically, what do I need to occur on my money numbers to help me live the life I need and make traction towards my financial goals? And because everyone's life is different, their goals are different. Obviously, some higher arching things that we all should be striving for is limiting debts, savings, and investing. But there are other life factors that vary, whether it be medical needs, personal travel when you're traveling to visit family because they're sick and elderly, or you want to travel more for vacationing, or you don't want to do a lot of travel, but you have some hobbies that are expensive, but they keep you rooted and and they're all local, right? Like everyone's life is different. So you cannot do a one-size-fits-all budgeting method, but you've really got to critique it and fine-tune it for you in your life. Hope you enjoyed the article review. So many more to come. Quick recap on 6 changes that you should be making to your budget or spending plan. 1, plan for the unexpected. Again, flat tires, medical. There are some things that we know in our lives that are unexpected, but if you look back 6, 8 months, you could definitely see a trend of some things that you forgot, and you could plan for some of those. Number 2, don't do a set it and forget it. You need to fine tune that budget or monthly spending plan and fine tune it monthly. Number 3, automate that savings to help you achieve those goals. Number 4, set goals and celebrate them. That's right. You saved $1,000 and you have an emergency fund of $1,000 or $2,000. Awesome. Celebrate. Share it for a friend. Let them know that, hey, you're trying to up your game financially. Number 5, don't overcomplicate things. That's right. You got to make this as simple and as repeatable as possible for you. And as your life evolves, it should evolve. And number 6, do not settle for a one-size-fits-all method. You want to make sure this method grows with you. Hope you enjoyed the review. More to come.
Hey, thanks for staying to the end. This video is brought to you by the Next Chapter team. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. This will help the channel reach out to more individuals just like you. We offer one-on-one coaching where we work with people and small businesses to determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. This includes things like budgeting to reduce debts, planning for big purchases, and even learning how to build wealth with the tools that you have readily available to you. So please see our link below to schedule a free 30-minute call with our team to talk through coaching and understanding your current financial situation. Also, check out some of our affiliate links below for high yield savings account. This is a great place to put your money when you're saving up for those big purchases and your emergency fund. Check out some of our videos right here. And please enjoy and see you in the next video.